let's take a look at a new model release from Citizen. Big thanks to the crew over at Trifecta Watches. Lafayette, Indiana is where the brick and mortar is, but of course they have an online shop. I'll put a direct link to this watch as well as contact information. You can reach out to Jake or anybody there and name drop me, tell them you watch the channel, you watch the video, and you're interested in one of their watches that they're authorized dealer for. This Citizen being one of them. This is the Pro Master. This hang tag's a little hard to read, but it is a CA4668-51X. It is a Pro Master Navihawk, and it is a collaboration with the Royal Canadian Air Force SnowBirds. So there's a look at the case back showing that off, and appropriately, I have a Royal Canadian Mounted Police Challenge coin in the background, as well as some other good stuff there. So pretty fun. So let's start this chronograph. This is an EcoDrive solar quartz watch. Let's get into the measurements. I measure the width at 39.8 millimeter. The lug to lug is a fairly short 44.75. Thickness 13.9 millimeter. Lug opening is 20 millimeter, but you can see that link right after the end link flares out a little bit. But then the bracelet tapers back down to 16 millimeter, and then you have a simple center milled out, fold over, clasp, double pusher, one micro adjust. Don't see anything else happening there. Paper's falling everywhere. I'll try to get this watch back to Jake and the crew in good shape. Band. Yeah, people ask me all the time, where's that watch made? The watch is made in Japan. The band is made in China. And that is, honestly, that's the case for a lot of watches. A lot of these Japanese brands, the watch will be made in Japan, and then the bracelet will be made in China. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. And then you have a 6 millimeter signed crown. It is actually a push-pull crown, even though it does hold a 200 meter water depth rating on this thing. So it looks like I interrupted the chronograph by doing that. 200 meter water resist. The movement inside is a, like I said, a solar quartz movement. You can see the subdials are where the light connects with the watch to charge it. The movement is a B620. It may, if you look close enough, yeah, right down there, you can kind of see it, B620. And then you have that really cool applied, looks like it's applied, SnowBirds shield there. If we stop the chronograph and then reset it, it just smooth sweeps back. You have a nice legible sword handset. You have that inner chapter ring, and then you have a bi-directional tachometer ring on the bezel. Pretty solid friction on that, so I think you're going to be able to set it and then utilize it however you want to. And then again, there's a look at that case back. Very cool. And I'm sure it comes with a nice display case. Now, I happen to have an older Blue Angels kind of similar model, but you can see the stark difference in the size. So if these watches were too large for you, then these ones are going to be your Goldilocks size. And there's some other colorways for sure. This one, the red with that dark blue, is going to be a very nice colorway, and I think it'll resonate with a lot of people. Let's take off the watch I'm wearing for those that are interested. I know I don't always do a wrist check, and I didn't just do one right there. I just took it off, but it's like this Hamilton khaki officer on a strap habit deployment clasp system. This watch has long been discontinued, but I still really enjoy it, and people ask me about it, so kind of can't get them anymore. I don't even know how to search for them. I did a video on it a while ago. I think I posted the part number. Stupid tags right in my way. Okay, there we go. That's what it looks like on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. It has a nice sporty look to it. Really fun colorway. Now, I've never watched the SnowBirds, so I'm assuming they are similar to like the Thunderbirds or the Blue Angels in the States. They probably do some performance shows, but in our neighbor to the north. So if you have any insight on that, I appreciate you chiming in the comments. Maybe you've watched them perform. It'd be pretty cool. What aircraft they use and all that good stuff. There's the loom shot. Nice application of lume on this Citizen. Nice sword handset, plenty of real estate there, as well as the markers going around the perimeter. So thanks for watching. Make sure you tell Jake and the crew over at Trifecta Watches that I sent you for the best deal possible. I'll see you guys on the next vid.